And when you talk about playing basketball, you got, generally when you're playing outdoor ball, you have any number of surfaces that you might be playing on. Out here we have straight concrete, which might not be the best thing for your knees, but it gets the job done. But you also have on outdoor courts, you have asphalt, blacktop, or they even have, where I come from, you even have dirt courts. Now, when you're looking at the court, there's also different sizes based on what level of basketball you're playing. If you're playing junior high, which is more like the size we're playing on today, the size ranges from 74 by 50 feet. If you move up to college and NBA, well, high school is 84 by 50 feet. And then if you move up to college and NBA, it's 94 by 50 feet. Now, if I'm looking down the court, one thing you want to always pay attention to is when you're playing on, and here, looks like we have a dot here, usually on a basketball court, when you're talking indoors or outdoors, you have the free throw line, which we'll talk about that later when you get fouled. You have the free throw line. If you look down at the middle of the free throw line, which is supposed to be 15 feet from the basket, if you look down in the middle of the free throw line, every now and then you'll see a dot right in the middle of it. And that is where the middle of the rim hits. And you put your foot there, and you can use that as a guide when you're shooting free throws. You also have, all over the court, you have various lines and markings. You have the half court circle, which is where they do the jump ball at the beginning of the game. And you also have, we'll talk about later, the three-point line. And you have the lane here. In the lane is where people, when you're shooting free throws, people usually set up. Now, you want to keep in mind, on outdoor courts, you're not really going to have, not necessarily going to have all these lines, but it's just something for you to keep in mind when you're playing basketball. This is knowing about the court.